injured, unfortunate, but nonetheless proud community has found a braver, more gallant young champion.
'Cause even when they kill me, they can never take the game from a young G.
Who lies before us, unconquered still.
Bitches get ready for the throwdown, the shit's about to go down. Me and Snoop about to climb.
Tupac got the baton. He took death row to the next level.
Next year, Death Row gonna start printing our own money.
Pac wanted that. He wanted the glamorous gangster mafia lifestyle. He wanted it. And Suge gave it to him. Suge was great at giving you what you wanted.
If he loved you, boy, he loved you.
Death row was a death row family.
But if he hated you, he hated you.
Controversial CEO of Death Row Records.
The most feared figure in all of hip-hop.
Vicious assaults, beatings, pistol whipping.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab, I'm in the building, and this is Machiavelli Media. So we all heard that clip what Snoop Dogg had to say about Tupac. He said Tupac wanted that lavish, he wanted that fame, he wanted that gangster lifestyle, and Suge gave it to him. Now, it's funny because sometimes things can have a double meaning. Sometimes things could just simply mean what's being said. And then sometimes things are left to interpretation. And I think we got a little bit of everything in that one small clip of what Snoop Dogg had to say. Let's take a look at it real quick. Now, first and foremost, for him to say Tupac wanted basically to live that gangster lifestyle, that gangster image. Basically insinuated, and maybe I'm wrong, but one could assume that he's insinuating that Tupac wasn't a gangster, who didn't have a gangster lifestyle or a gangster image previously before coming to Death Row. Now, the end of that statement he made was, hey, Suge was good at giving you what you want. And Suge gave it to him. Now, that's the sarcastic part. You know, he gave it to him like, oh, you want to be a gangster, motherfucker? Oh, I'm going to make you a gangster. But back to the first point I was making. Was Tupac gangster before he got to Death Row? Bro, Tupac was solid and thorough before he ever stepped in the building. Pac had already bust 2 cops. Pac was fucking people up on a daily, on the news weekly, for whipping somebody's ass or being in concert with some guys that whipped some ass. Pac was already rolling with G's. From New York to California to Baltimore, all over the place. This is who he hung with. So I don't think he needed Suge Knight or Death Row to validate his gangster. What Suge Knight did was offer an opportunity for Pac to get out of jail, to get back on his feet, and to claim his rightful spot of being the #1 rapper in the world. He already had the #1 album, Me Against the World, but he couldn't do shows. He couldn't do concert appearances. You know, he was sitting behind a fucking jail cell. But once he got out, it was like letting a lion out the cage. So Snoop was wrong for insinuating that. But the other part of that statement, Suge was good at giving you what you want. See, that's the sarcastic part, because we all know that Tupac lost his life under some capacity of, you know, his dealings with Suge Knight. Whether it was accidentally, Suge crew beefing with this crew, he got involved with that, and he died behind that, or, you know, Suge being the battery in his back to help, you know, to fuel the fire of the East-West beef. Or, quite frankly, like Snoop Dogg went to the police department and told them that Suge Knight himself killed Tupac. Hey, look, and I don't have to defend Pac. You know, some things go without saying. I mean, the nigga was a star already. What was missing was a bigger bag, you know, bigger opportunities, and a bigger platform. And that's what Suge Knight provided. So if he was looking for something, I don't think he was looking for a gangster lifestyle. He was already living a gangster lifestyle. You know, it was just like putting a lit match with a stick of dynamite. He was the lit match, and Suge was the stick of dynamite, and together it was an explosion, you know? But it was things that he was already into that, you know, I think Suge helped propel him, you know, in a higher manner. But it was nothing that he wasn't accustomed to. He was already running with gangsters. He was already getting in fist fights. He was already getting in shootouts. He was already going to jail. So, you know, what was Snoop Dogg watching? But the insinuation, you know, the arrogance to even say that, you know, unprovoked is mind-boggling to me. Because, hey, we all know what was boiling below the surface between Tupac and Snoop Dogg. There was a lot of jealousy, and rightfully so. But to say, and Suge gave it to him, that's the kicker. That's like saying you get what you ask for. This whole rant that I'm on right now was basically saying that Snoop said Tupac got what he asked for. He got what he was looking for. Yeah, you want to be a gangster? Yeah. Oh, Suge was a master at giving you what you want. I'm not necessarily buying that Snoop was just making a random statement. He's very calculated. He had a long time to think about what he was saying. And, you know, he said Suge was a master at giving you what you want. Now, what's lost in everything that I just said, he also said, unprovoked, if Suge loved you, he loved you. But if he hated you, he hated you. Think about that for a minute. Why are you even tying that into him giving Tupac this gangster lifestyle, per se, that Pac was asking for? If he loved you, he loved you. Spoiling Pac, taking him out, parading him around, look at my brand new shiny trophy. But if he hated you, he hated you. Like I said, Snoop Dogg, let me clear my words, had already told a sheriff or something like that, that Suge Knight killed Tupac. And in these little clips and these videos over the years, one can interpret that he's insinuating that in multiple interviews. If you just break down what the fuck he's saying, it ain't hard. Once again, Snoop Dogg said that Tupac wanted that gangster lifestyle, wanted to be a gangster basically. Pac wanted to play gangster. And Suge Knight gave it to him. Think about that for a minute. Tell me what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to turn on the post notifications. Look down right now. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to sub to the channel because this is Machiavelli Media. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with peace.